Cyber attacks are growing at a rapid pace and destroying companies, government organizations, and people's private lives. When you're hit by a hacker who steals sensitive info from your computer or website you're signed up to, this malicious actor can wreak all havoc on your life. According to Security Magazine, in 2022 alone, there were over 2,200 cyber attacks a day, which equals one attack every 39 seconds. Also, there were over 4,100 publicly disclosed data breaches with over 22 billion records exposed. That's a lot of damage and money being spent to fix it. And it's only going to get worse as the years go on and hackers get more savvier. But before we get any further, let me explain what a cyber attack is for the uninformed. According to TechTarget.com, a cyber attack is any attempt to gain unauthorized access to a computer, computing system, or computer network with the intent to cause damage. If you have never been a victim of a hack, malware attack, phishing attack, etc., consider yourself fortunate. But I will say, you will get affected one day, and it's not a matter of if, but when. People who don't protect their computers from viruses and hackers are likely to get victimized. Imagine waking up one morning and not logging onto your PC because you accidentally clicked on a link in your email and it installed a virus. Imagine your credit card information being stolen from your favorite online retailer. You didn't find out about the data breach until a week after the cyber attack. This is the hell you can experience if you don't prepare in advance for cyber attack. But for those new to this arena, let me give you a brief explanation of the most common cyber attacks that often happen. Ransomware. This is a type of cyber attack that locks the files on your system. You won't be able to access them until you pay a ransom to the hacker. Phishing attack. This is when a cybercriminal sends a fraudulent email requesting your user login info for specific websites. If you give them your information, they can take over your accounts. Password attack. This is when hackers try to guess your passwords or use brute force methods to gain access to your accounts. Spyware. A malicious program that spies on your activity on the computer and sends sensitive data back to the hackers. Virus. Another type of malicious software that infects your files and replicates itself, destroying your whole computer or network. Malware. Malware is short for malicious software. Malware usually comes in the forms of computer viruses, ransomware, and spyware. This is just a short list of common cyber attacks. Believe me, there are many more types of attacks hackers have up their sleeves. You should be aware of these as someone who wants to prepare for the economic collapse and avoid future headaches. Cybercriminals will try to take down the US power grid to cause massive panic and unrest in the country. If and when the power grid goes down, fuel pumps will stop working, traffic lights will no longer work, trains will stop running, supply chains will cease to function, and critical facilities such as hospitals, fire stations, and police stations will no longer operate. To make a long story short, it will be a total mess. These criminals will also target computer illiterate people to try and steal their identity and credit card information. When these criminals get a hold of sensitive information, they max out credit cards, take out fraudulent loans, and go on a never-ending shopping spree at someone else's expense. Here are some real-life examples of major cyber attacks that have happened recently. In December 2022, PayPal experienced a cyber attack where 35,000 users had their social security numbers stolen. In May of 2021, Colonial Pipeline, an American oil pipeline system, was a victim of a ransomware attack that had to temporarily shut down operations, which caused a significant fuel shortage on the East Coast of the United States. In 2014, the Marriott hotel brand experienced a damaging data breach. Over 300 million guest credit cards numbers were stolen in this cyber attack. But guess what? The breach wasn't discovered until 2018. These are just a few examples of significant attacks. I can list more, but we will be here all day. I say this to you as an individual that you need to prepare to defend against cyber attacks so you don't have your life ruined over one. What I intend to do in this video is give you 7 ways to prepare for cyber attacks so you can be as prepared as you can be. But before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Without further ado, let's begin. It would help if you got in the habit of creating strong passwords for any websites and applications that you use. Using a simply Easy to guess passwords such as I love you 123 is easy for hackers to guess, and you can guarantee that you'll be hacked at some point. Start creating strong passwords at least 12 characters long with letters, numbers, and special characters. And my advice for storing these passwords is use a password manager such as Keeper Security. I currently use this application to safely store my user logins and passwords for the websites I use. It has been a lifesaver since I no longer have to remember or write them down. I'll leave a link for Keeper below. You should never click on links that look unfamiliar. Clicking on these links will more likely lead to a phishing attack that can steal your sensitive information or download malware onto your computer and destroy your files and operating system. If you believe a link looks shady, don't click it. Check the sender's email address to ensure it's legit and doesn't look unfamiliar. Also, you can contact the sender to double check that they indeed sent you the email and it wasn't a cyber criminal. Clicking on unfamiliar links can cause more damage than you can imagine. It's never a good idea to use public Wi-Fi. Why, you may ask? Because public Wi-Fi networks are a playground for hackers since they are not encrypted or secure. Hackers can position themselves between you and the Wi-Fi router and monitor all the traffic sent between you and the Wi-Fi access point. They will be able to see all the websites you visit, your username and passwords for any sites you log into, and all sorts of data that you can use to disrupt your life. If you must use public Wi-Fi, log into a virtual private network /VPN first. A VPN will encrypt your data and traffic so hackers can't get a hold of it. The VPN provider I use is NordVPN. I will leave a link to it below. Suppose you want to defend your computer against nasty computer viruses. In that case, you should definitely install antivirus software on your computer. Antivirus programs will detect and eliminate viruses and malware that can destroy your computer. There are plenty of programs to choose from. Some notable recommendations are McAfee, Norton, and Malwarebytes. They all work very well and will get the job done. You should take specific steps to protect your home Wi-Fi network from hackers. The first thing is to create strong Wi-Fi passwords. So, anyone that wants to access your home network has to log into it. The next thing you can do is change the default name of your Wi-Fi access point so it isn't easily recognizable by hackers. By making the name of your Wi-Fi network unique, hackers won't be able to link your network to yourself. Protecting your Wi-Fi network is an excellent way to thwart hackers from invading your home network, your privacy, and your home life. If you're using Windows or Mac OS, always keep your operating systems up to date. When these manufacturers push out new updates, there are usually security fixes and patches to plug up holes in the operating systems so hackers can't attack you. I advise you to turn on automatic updates so your computers can update when you know you won't use them, such as late at night when you're fast asleep. Always make backups of your important files. Suppose you become a cyber attack victim and your computer is destroyed. In that case, you have backups and can restore all of your important and necessary files. You will thank yourself that you made the necessary backups if shit hits the fan. In conclusion, these 7 ways to prepare for cyber attacks should help you defend against cyber criminals. Implementing just a few of these tips will put you over 99% of Americans just living with their heads in the sand. Cyber warfare is growing daily, and hackers are getting savvier and developing more tools to wreak havoc on society. You took the first step by watching this video, so you must implement a few of these tips. Thank you for tuning into the Red Pill Economy, where we help you stay aware and get prepared for the incoming economic collapse of the United States of America. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.